Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I go right foot. That shit's trash.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow waiting. 53. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This defense feels fucking fast. Uh-oh! This defense feels fast.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense.
I gotta get more speed. That's what I gotta do.
Covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Breeze now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
More speed.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Oh, yeah, he might stay. He might stay. No way, hell. Fuck it.
Yards.
Nobody wants you. Fuck it.
Excellent field position.
You can stay.
They take over.
You can stay, kid.
31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he should be responsible.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Attack! Red.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Attack!
On the counter, here's Williams. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Darrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
3 down, 3 down.
Breeze now to throw. It's caught by Sanders. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
Brings up 3rd down.
Check. Ready. 5-8, 5-8. Check. 53. We're 21, 21. Check.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Hill on the return.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Hey, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Begin.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 71 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell the receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be
face
down.
mask?
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
No close.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Ready?
On first down, Breeze. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on first. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze going to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 4.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hopefully that works.
Seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Breeze.
Oh, I pressed triangle.
Almost being intercepted. A pick that
That's
would have
so
been great.
sick.
The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for KC. 65 yards on the ground. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on
the beat. I see you.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. To throw is Breeze. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, his second sack of the night. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and 11.
Oh, we ain't getting none of that?
That should have been intercepted.
Far away.
Winds up falling incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. But now
nigga right in broad day. It was, ooh.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Going for the deep ball. Into no coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
I'll never let him play me on my worst day.
To end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Wow.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
It's other than that, it's really been a first half to
Muhammad Ali, but I ain't catch his play.
They'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Mahomes. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes him manageable now.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This from 54 yards away. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, Penny.
Very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. That one good for 26 and a first down. And a good quarterback.
Put him in a top time's up.
If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt
The
about it.
Pizza
If
Hut.
there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take it on in.
So I can't know. But lately I'm thinking war. It's erupted. I've been stuck with. Fuck it. Life in jail, and I write them still.
Like an egg under him is ruled with two hands.
Like
and a
for real.
pitch. Usually like you run into option.
Poppin' Swaggy.
Get you down there to the train.
Come on, that they got.
You get my message from the girl?
Well, your phone's down?
Yeah, I lost it that same night I talked to you when I was eating
Wow.
I bought a new one.
How the fuck you lose it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. They just went missing that same night, bro. Swear to God.
Who was you with?
Nobody. That was my girl.
Shit,
My
take
family and
it.
shit. Yeah, like my family. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, nobody
Always
took
some
it.
shit.
How the fuck did you lose it?
I don't have my ID and all my cards in the back. I had to wait to buy the phone so I could go inside my bank. And, like, you know what I mean? Go in there and put the money out without my ID. I didn't have my ID. So, like, they just ended up letting me do it because I knew all the information. You know what I mean? My social, my
Yeah. And you're there in person.
He was like, I can do it for you one time. I was like, I never do this shit again. I was like, cool. You know what I mean? I just lost my phone, had all my shit in the back of it. I didn't have my bank card where I could just go buy it.
That's crazy.
I
That's
got no
so
idea or
sick.
nothing, bro. Shit, it's cool. Like me, I'm mad because I lost my number. That number's easy. So I got that shit for like 5-6
Good
years.
pass.
So like, I was great at phones. So I got new phones. Shit, I don't know. I just lost all my numbers and shit.
First down. Still in search of their first.
That's why I couldn't hit you back that night. I was mad as fuck. I just went to sleep.
From the gun, it's a run for Canelo.
I need to wake up and get a new phone, bro.
ASAP.
Just shy of the third.
Yeah, you're on the phone,
10
bro.
yards, good for his Saints first.
Yo, that shit's so crazy.
No, just disappear, bro. Just disappear. Nowhere to be found.
I hear that. With the pigs.
I got something just crazy, Brody.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm about to have the right head. You just saying that.
One fly to the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off.
Where has that?
How's
supposed to come on?
He just sent the invite. They won't let me send him the invite.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
Like the next week, huh?
He's one of their best playmakers, no matter what is.
Are you trying to sit there and let me accept it? That's not letting me send this thing.
The Sanders has got it
You invite him and I'm
and
going
they're
to be part of
working
the
inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Have a clown.
Breeze now.
Number in the phone.
16 through the air as he's got it first.
Got me in the zone.
Into the red zone. It's
Give me that. Get off of me.
Turns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brody don't know nothing about that Audi.
Stop it. Stop, nigga. I'm from Jersey, nigga.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on?
In the house. Chill out.
I ain't gonna count that freestyle was what made me start listening, bro.
Come on, nigga. Everybody fuck with this nigga from this.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of him until I heard this joke.
The Target. The Dirk shit. What?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because...
Oh, you want me to invite him? Hold on.
I made the party. I made the party.
The game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will.
Oh, no, you got to cut in there.
With another score right
oh, you got to cut in there.
Quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the break.
Feel like me, I whisper. Banger in the chamber. Yo, I could write a speech.
He killed that joke.
He's looking wild, bro. I invited him.
Notices it and takes a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Yeah, feelings. Yo.
On 2nd and 12. Mahomes.
Oh!
And he's taken down. Back in his own
He was wide open, too.
What's your number?
Cameron Jordan. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Well, he what's your number? I'm about to take care of it.
929?
That's it,
261?
261.
861. I mean, 261.
261.
Yo, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, you 529 261.
8071.
Just shy of the 20. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC.
What's your name?
This is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
2552.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them,
you ain't got no
one thing that
social
matters
media.
is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say,
I was going to the Amber, but I'm going to talk to you about it. I do have to talk to you about it.
You know how many niggas hit Amber up, bro, for me, nigga?
I was going to, but I was like, I'm going to talk to you today. That's why I had you on the gram. I had you on the gram.
I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the
I was at the evening. At least keep your social media. You ain't got to be on that, Jones.
Pass
Keep that,
protection
Jones.
has been a problem all night long.
At least keep your messenger up.
2nd and a bundle. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
I'm going to say, it don't never believe you lost back in that joint. It'll come right back. You just
situation coming up. The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
I looked at your officials the other day. That joint still up.
Good. Yo, well state. Yo, what was that song, Hezzy, that you want me to bang?
Really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front,
John Wayne, Little Wayne John.
really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
I know what he does.
He know what he does? Know what he does.
After a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I'm not going to look real quick. Oh, yeah.
I'm about to reach the weed too.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Tracy. He's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
practice card. They'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. They go for the onus on the big fellas up front.
Yeah, I lost my phone. Yeah, I lost my phone that day.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Something to watch here at week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you're not going in the preseason. A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on a winning week.
Go ahead, Weezy. I don't think I heard this shit, bro.
That shit old as fuck.
That shit old, nigga.
Old as fuck.
Oh, shit cold, though. I ain't hear this shit.
Hey, yo, this the MVP for time, nigga.
You feel me?
It's like when niggas put that joint on the MVP for comes through slapping that joint with the smallest we going.
And he's going to drop this over the middle. It's complete. Now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a touchdown there. And his guys continue this one out of reach. Extra point on the bed on the board. And that will extend this game.
That's my baby, have his baby someday.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I love him, y'all.
Let's feel it a few yards in the end zone.
I hope you heard me.
At the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's
Wow.
From the 21, it's
Wow.
2nd and 10. Now Breeze.
Come on, nigga. Big boy.
Took a pretty good shot.
Hurp, hurp, hurp.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
I actually like this ball. This dog's husky, though. I ain't never had
Saints
no
on
iPhone
third
before.
down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Start back. That's Matt.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That
My
right
friend
now,
put me down to pay $0 for that joint. So give me that.
totally their body language.
Hands on
Nigga,
hips.
I paid $23 when I walked out the store,
It's
nigga.
just been a struggle.
That's a
from
bro.
the start.
They got some.
this
Who
team
you
has been
get?
thoroughly beaten
I got
right from the word
AT&T.
go.
Yeah, bro, they did have some good deals lately, bro. I walked out for $90, nigga, an iPad and 2 iPhone 11s, nigga.
Yeah, I got, yep. They gave me that joint $0 down. All I had to do was pay
The
for
critical one here if they're going to have any
any
shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool. He said, you ain't paid up for the $43. I was like, that's
This
cool.
doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
All I gotta do
The
is pay my
Saints'
bill. That's all
decision to
basically
go
paid
for
off.
it backfires. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Nothing. What you mean? I'm talking about the gas stuff. Stop playing the game, bro.
Fuck, man. Shit, dude.
That's what play the game.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
You when I'm riding dirty, so I let you
Yo,
go.
Patty Holmes, dog.
For a touchdown.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
blowout continues.
Patty
I think all
Holmes,
teams probably
chill
like seeing
out.
that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin. Looking like they're going to protect it here this one. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
It's over with. So if you ask me for it,
and he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yo, that's the issue that I was just having.
I don't have the phone. How you gonna send this shit, the confirmation shit to that phone? I don't have it.
Can you still use that number somehow?
Oh, I had to get a whole new number. No, for real, for me, I didn't have to. I had insurance on my phone. I didn't want to have Boost number. I wanted to have like a phone company so I could work on my credit and shit. So I had insurance and shit. I could have went back and got my phone probably cheap.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points up. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Breeze now. It's caught by Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. What has been a one-sided affair.
Everybody be touching my phone, won't even know who the fuck it is. My phone will just be ringing off all day. I didn't want to do that though. I don't want everybody having my number.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yeah, nobody my phone.
Breeze now, 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Everybody knew about her.
Oh! The middle taken in, and he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, a 10th carry for Kamara. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Check.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Saints.
Hey, Haywood.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Kill.
Try to pound it in. Kamara. And he goes backwards on this one.
I'm about to be on in 2 minutes, guys.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw.
In my helmet.
This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Once with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
I know that probably been blowing up my phone the last 2 days too.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,